Welcome to a brand new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay, the show that will definitely fuck an alien.
I know that we talked about this.
Which is why I made the joke.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about how aliens, something to do with aliens last time that we talked.
Gamora.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I got you.
I was like, what? I don't remember this one.
Well, I'm Jose, and with me is the beautiful Jaime.
Hola.
And the lovely Stephanie.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. Yeah, it was a fun day today. I had fun. Yeah,
All
we hung out with friends today. Aside from you guys, of course.
Ooh, look who's got friends.
We saw the Marvels, which we were going to talk about, and then also
Eventually.
What?
Because
Eventually?
probably won't be
Yeah.
this episode.
Oh, we will talk about the Marvels someday. And then we went to JBBQ. That was fun. Lots of food. Really good. Yeah.
What's the J stand for?
Japanese.
Japanese.
God,
Okay.
was it that much of a stretch? Wow. Yeah. I like to talk about the weather because I don't understand it.
I mean, it could have been Jamaican.
Japanese barbecue. I mean, Jamaican barbecue.
Yeah.
Japanese Jamaican. Japanese Jamaican. Yeah, I guess
like
it could've
Jamaican
been-
barbecue.
It was Japanese barbecue. Yeah, we were in Cerritos. It was good. It was good. And I was going to mention the weather because what's up with this weather? I don't understand. Like, after 4 p.m., it is, like, cold.
Yes.
Cold. But between what time? We got to the movie theater, like, at 11. The sun was so freaking bright and hot for the longest. And you don't know. You're like,
I was
I don't know what you're
asleep,
talking about. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get it. It was so hot.
Yeah.
And then it just gets cold. Yeah. Like, I'm not a cuddler normally, but lately I've had to cuddle. And I feel bad because I'm not a cuddler. I'm just a hot person all the time.
Yeah, you are.
Naturally, like body temperature wise, I'm hot. And so like anybody, like if Adolfo just touches me on my shoulder, stop, you're radiating heat. Like I've actually, we've sat on that couch and I'm like, you're like radiating heat. Like can we sit on opposite ends? I don't mean to be that way. It's just I'm warm. Like I'm just always warm and I can't stand it. But now we've been cuddling.
How
Oh,
It
romantic.
is cuddle season.
yeah, and it's nice. It's nice when it's not hot.
Very much
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, today was weird. It was cold in the morning. Well,
Yeah.
my heater doesn't work at all.
Oh,
It broke. So I've been cold for 2 weeks.
wow.
And so this morning, I'm like, I'm so cold. But I was like, where's my dog? So
Yeah.
I have her snuggling up with me, have Ashley, have Penny. I'm just like, oh, man, I'm still cold.
Oh,
Nobody's
no.
warming me up right now.
Yeah.
We get outside at like 9:45, and I'm like, why am I in a sweater? It's so hot right
Yeah.
now.
It's like
Yeah.
that Scott Pilgrim scene. Yeah. No, it was crazy. It's been crazy. Yeah. You can't relate.
No, I'm asleep during that
Yeah.
whole hot point of the day.
Yeah, you're wearing a sweater right now, and I'm still hot from just being out there, and then the coffee. But it's supposed to be decaf, but I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. What's up with you? What's been new? What's new?
So, I threw my back out a couple days ago.
Okay. Thing?
Said threw it out, not blew it out. And it's like one of those realizations where you're just like, this just caused my back to go out. I am such an old person.
What did you do?
Okay, so I was pumping diesel, right, into the truck, and I was just standing there, and then I shifted my weight from my right foot to my left foot.
Oh, God.
And
You're
my
walking?
back
You mean
said
you were
no.
walking?
No, I was standing there.
Standing there?
And then I just shifted my weight, and my back was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. Don't move.
And
Yeah.
I was in so much pain.
Oh.
It was terrible.
So how long did it take you to get better?
About 3 days. Like just
Yeah.
yesterday, it started feeling a little more manageable. But walking was, oh my God, walking was bad.
Yeah. You need to stretch. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
You're like, you're like, I don't stretch. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun time.
I was doing my bed sheets. I was putting out my bed sheets.
Okay.
I don't know. I was making my bed, I guess.
That is what it's usually
I
called.
can't remember what it was called. Right? It wasn't coming to me.
No, well said.
And like my pinky got caught like in the blanket, in a weird way, and now I've been in pain for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, do I need it? Like, it doesn't feel dislocated, but I don't know. It just, like, to me, it looks swollen, but I'm not. But then again, I'm looking at my other pinky and it looks the same. Snapping is not any better with it. I think it's swollen. I don't know. It doesn't feel dislocated, but then again, and I'm over here trying to figure out if I should try to relocate it. But then what if I pull it off by accident or something? But yeah, it's been in pain for like days too, and I'm just freaking out. But I don't want to go to a doctor.
I'm sure you're fine.
I know, but it hurts. It like I shake somebody's hand and it hurts.
You could have just.
Nobody shakes hands anymore.
I know, but I do. Ish.
All right.
But no, I have a little. I swear I'm not Jose's story right now. So I was watching like dash cam videos a lot, like for a while, right? And so, every now and then when I miss something, I pause it and I rewind just to be able to catch like what I missed.
Makes sense.
I was driving from Maryland to Brea, and I just see this car swerve in front of me. Well, I looked away for just a second, maybe to look at the dash or something like that. I don't remember. And then I just see the car kind of swerve back, right? So I saw like the tail end of what swerved. So literally in my brain, I tried to pause the moment and rewind it. Like, no joke. I was like, what the fuck? Because it was like one of those dash cam moments, where like, again, you miss it. I try to rewind the moment in life without being able to touch anything or rewind anything. And I was like, wow. I
just try to Black Mirror it.
Yeah, like, but then on top of that, I'm driving. So what the fuck? What the fuck? But I vividly remember telling myself to rewind it or to like pause it and rewind it because I wanted to see why that car just swerved. And I don't know why to this day. I feel so lost. So sad. But yeah, I like watching dash cam videos. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Car accidents and shit like that. Yeah. And I'm always ask Adolfo. I make myself so anxious watching those things, but I watch them because I'm always like really freaking out about where the accident's gonna come from or where it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like yelling. I'm like, that guy's a fucking moron. What is he doing? Road rage. So, and I'm not even on the road. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of
morons.
Oh, yeah.
That too, but the car crashes.
Uh-huh.
So one of the residents here was like showing me pictures and video of. Did you hear about the Long Beach Transit bus?
I saw the video.
I saw a video too.
He was there.
Whoa. Oh, because he works for the bus.
He works for the bus company, and I guess he was gonna. You know how they like switch off drivers and stuff. I think he was waiting, and he saw the car run the stop sign, and then the bus just collided, and I saw the inside of the bus and everything. It was just so crazy.
Oh,
and then
like you could see the people fly?
No. You saw like after the crash, like what it looked like on the inside, and then you saw the other car where it was completely smashed, and I'm like surprised nobody died.
Yeah,
like that's scary.
That's impressive, though.
Yeah. Was that person drunk? Do we know what happened with that?
I have no idea. Actually didn't read into that story.
Neither did I. I've seen a lot of videos of it too, but I no idea what happened with it. Yeah.
But yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, meanwhile, I've been playing a lot of video games. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 just came out.
Yeah.
And people were very upset that it wasn't launched with the New Game Plus mode. And I was like, it's a game that is 25 hours if you just play the story, playing through all the side missions and stuff. Like, you're adding 40 hours. Like, you could wait for a New Game Plus mode. 3 days later, I'm done with the game, and I'm just like, I have nothing to do. Why is there no New Game Plus mode in this?
Game Plus is where you
can go back
keep
and
all your
play
stuff,
the game
right?
with where you can go back and play the game with everything you've already unlocked, so all the suits and all that.
So how was it? Really good?
I really enjoyed it.
Really?
It's a lot slower than the first game. It's very story heavy. Like, it has a lot of moments where you're just like, it has some flashback moments where you're playing as young Peter Parker. It has moments when you're just on a bike with Harry.
Yeah.
And you guys are just riding down the street.
I'm like with Harry.
and there's really nothing else other than that. There's a whole section where you're in Coney Island. where you're just riding the rides. So it's not really fun.
Yeah.
But it's part of the story. You know, like all you're doing is walking up to a ride, pressing a button.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
it says press X to like raise your hands.
Yeah.
And then he just goes woo.
While he's on the roller coaster.
Yeah. And
That's
then
funny.
you're just like, all right,
Yeah.
like, let's move on. But the story was really good.
That's cool.
Miles Morales was. It's really cool to get to play as both characters because you can switch between back and forth with them.
And it's like two different story paths that they're going on? Or what?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But like Miles does have his own stuff going on, but they all always converge, you know. And it's really cool because sometimes there's crime going on around, and if you get there, and sometimes the other Spider-Man's already there. So like you could team up with him and have fight the criminals.
Yeah.
And then at the end you could interact with the other Spider-Man. And like the high five or like so they'll do the point meme at each other.
Yeah.
And it's really fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly enjoyed it. They did some things that I never thought that a game would do. You guys don't mind spoilers,
No,
right?
I don't mind. But spoilers for people who...
Yeah, spoilers for Spider-Man 2. It's Kraven is the villain.
Okay.
At first, right? Venom does make an appearance later, but it's Kraven is the villain at first, and he goes to New York to hunt down these criminals, right? And the first time you see him interact with another criminal is with Scorpion, and what he does to Scorpion, like he rips off his tail and he kills him.
Damn.
Like he just kills Scorpion.
Was that Scorpion's real tail?
Well, it's part of the exo suit that he's kind of stuck in.
Oh, okay, got it.
Then like you find all of these files that he has, and you've noticed that he's killed Electro, he's killed Rhino, he's killed Shocker, like he's killed all of these big villains, and it's like, damn,
Yeah.
y'all really just let him kill all of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's a really fun game. The story is really good.
Nice.
It has some great emotional moments, and playing as a symbiote is fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's cool. They finally announced the launch of the next part of the DLC for Pokemon, so that's what I'm waiting for now. It's on December 14th is the second part. I think it's called the Indigo Disc, where we're getting more Pokemon, we're getting more to the story and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. Also, Dead by Daylight announced that we're getting Chucky as one of the killers.
Yeah.
And I'm so. Oh yeah, you saw the post. I think.
Yeah, I
don't
like
know.
that.
Okay. But I'm really stoked about Chucky just because it looks really cool, and he's cussing up a storm the whole game. Like you just hear him, talking shit to you, like as he's trying to hunt you down. So I think that's something that Dead by Daylight. That's the reason the game could keep going for forever is because just the content, the killers that they can bring into the world. There's always something that they can bring into the world, and Chucky was really unexpected. Like nobody seemed to know that it was going to be Chucky. The way they announced it too was really really cool. Like there was like one of those magnetic strips where you could put like tools and stuff like that, except it had knives, and there were different knives of some of the different killers that we have that have knives. They're just on there. And there was a silhouette of like a long cleaver knife almost, not like the full cleavers, just like the sharp cleavers. Don't know how to describe it besides from that.
Okay.
And the first thing I thought was Chucky, just because that was the first thing I thought, based on the knife style that it was. And then I started thinking like maybe it's gonna be Jason, because they've been talking about Jason a lot, like about possibly getting them in the game. But then somebody pointed out that there was a stool underneath where that strip was. I'm like, oh, it has to be Chucky. And then sure enough, they talked about Chucky. There's also going to be a skin for his girlfriend.
Chucky's bride?
What's her name?
Chucky's bride?
Tiffany.
What?
Tiffany.
Tiffany? That sounds right.
Yeah. Played by
Tiffany.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
Is her name is Tiffany? Okay, I don't remember. I don't know for sure. But yeah, they're going to have a skin you can switch between being one of the two of them through the game. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
I never seen her as like a killer.
No? Well, in the Bride of Chucky, she was pretty murderous, wasn't she?
Not as much as Chucky though.
No? Yeah, well, yeah.
I think she was more focused on like the wedding, and then she got pregnant.
So bizarre.
That was the weirdest movie ever. But
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen that one movie I can't remember. Was it Army of the Dead? No, I'm just checking. You have seen it, right? Did
Yes.
you see
Yeah.
it? Okay.
You made us watch. You tricked us into watching it.
And then I didn't watch it. Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah. What video games are you playing right now?
right now, Mario Wonder.
Yeah. How is it? How is it?
It's fun.
Okay.
I really like it.
Me and Adolfo were supposed to start playing that, and we didn't.
No, it's really fun. It's just sometimes it can get a little overwhelming because, like I said, I said it privately that my daughter likes to repeat certain levels, and it's just like, no, I want to keep moving on. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I really want to get to Bowser's Castle. So yeah, right now we're in World 5.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah.
and then we try to finish Pikmin 4.
Uh-huh.
I just can't get past. We're on the last level. We're almost done with this game, but
Yeah.
I just can't seem to defeat the dog. Like I can't defeat it.
Yeah.
I only need 2 more stages of defeating it, and then we're done with the game.
Now there's a dog that's your friend in the game, and
That's
there's
Ochi.
and then there's a villain dog.
Olimer's dog Moss
Uh-huh.
was part of like one of the villains, but on this planet that they're on now, there's a bigger dog. And it has all the stages that the Pikmin can, like the elements that each Pikmin has.
Oh.
So I have to fight each element. Right now I'm on fire, and then I think, because in this game they have a glow Pikmin.
Yeah.
So I know it's fire.
Ice.
No. I'm trying to think of which one I'm still
Oh,
on.
you left. Okay.
Because we just got done with electricity. I think we're doing fire. There's one more, and then the glow Pikmin. I think it's poison.
What does glow do though? Like, what is the?
I honestly have no idea. I'm still confused of what their element is, except for that they can fly.
Okay.
And so,
But what about the pink one? Can fly? Can it?
but
It doesn't like apply in the same way.
not in this one.
Oh, weird.
Not with this big dog.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I just know he's what we need to look for in order to save one of the people, and then is to help cure Ochi so Ochi can go back home. Because since Ochi's been eating the food from the planet, he started developing the tail with the leaves. And when he was trying to leave, sorry, spoilers, he got really sick in the spaceship because they finally got the spaceship to work, and we were on our way back home, but then Ochi was like dying.
Oh.
So we had to
And
return.
Ochi is a dog.
Yes.
Okay, got you. I got like when I got the pre-order for the Pikmin, I got those like there's like push pins or pins. But they didn't give me the glow in the dark one, like the glow
Messed
one.
up.
It didn't like it was just like a set, and it came with all of them minus that one. And I'm like, why would you not just include that
Right.
one?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because it's like it's even the dog thing, and then the ice one.
Yeah. But you see how his tail is like puffy?
Oh yeah.
No, after a time,
Yeah.
it started turning into leaves and flowers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cute. I need to play that game. I need to play games.
I haven't touched Harry Potter. Still stuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot about God of War, and I haven't even touched. I know.
What is that?
God of War. God of War.
Such a good game.
Yeah. I get stuck on Dead by Daylight. I enjoy it because
And
now
Pokemon.
and Pokemon. Yeah, but Pokemon like, it's kind of on pause right now because I'm waiting for the next part of the DLC. But Dead by Daylight is it just pulls me back in every time, and I like that it's like a quick few rounds. Instead of playing Killer, lately I've been playing more Survivor again. And because I'm trying to learn what's called looping. So basically running a killer, like wasting the killer's time is as much as you can, and I'm not good at looping. Like I know that's like the thing I need to work on. So most of the time I'm a stealthy character. Excuse me. I'm stealthy, so I do things where I don't get found by the killer as easily. One of the things being what's called distortion. So there's killers that can basically see your aura for doing a certain action. So there's one called barbecue and chili, which is a perk. Excuse me. It's a perk. So what happens is that when they hook you for the first time, they can see the auras of all the survivors. But if you have distortion, they can't see you. So that's one of the things that I use is distortion because I don't like being found. You know,
like being watched?
I don't like being watched. You know, and then also in the beginning of the rounds, a lot of times the killers have what's called now I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. It was a nemesis perk, but basically they could find you right from the beginning. They give them like 5 to 10 seconds, to be able to find you. And so again, same thing. So I use that. I use this perk called Lucky Strike, something like that. It might not be Lucky Strike. I might be making that up. Anyway, when you get hit, instead of leaving like a trail of what's called scratches, because the killers can see your scratches, they can't see it. So that's another thing to kind of avoid being found for the second time. And I use this other perk where now if you cleanse a totem, so there's these totems on the stage where you can cleanse them and they get destroyed, then I can just go into a locker and heal up within 8 seconds. So I try to do things to kind of like heal myself. Oh, and there's another one more that I use where I can see my teammates that are close to me. It's called Bond. So you can see when they're within a certain radius of you. You can see them getting closer or like going further away when they disappear. But you can also see them being chased. So they're just kind of like running funny. So you can see that they're being chased, or you know if somebody's getting close to you. So it gives you a lot of information. And that's what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to learn more how to survive though without just relying on those things. So it's a lot of work.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
You guys should play Dead by Daylight.
I'm on it.
Liar.
I don't have time.
Liar.
I'm playing all these other things.
Liar.
I did watch Gen V.
Oh, how was it?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. It's really good. And you've seen The Boys, so
Yeah.
like there are some things that are just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing, I guess.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It's. I don't want to give anything away, but it's a good show.
Okay.
It's fun to watch. I highly enjoyed it. I definitely do say that go for it. Try to watch it.
I was worried. I was like, maybe it will suck. So, but I'm like, I really just want The Boys back.
Yeah.
But that's 2024. So I'm like, okay, gotta wait. But
Yeah.
I guess I'll give Gen Z.
Gen V.
V.
Gen
Yep.
V, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because of that V stuff that they
Yeah,
use?
the
Okay.
Compound V.
Compound V. That's
Yeah.
right.
It has this really cool character who I wouldn't say they're transgendered. I would say they're more of bigender.
Bigender?
Yeah, because
So non-binary,
They
maybe?
switch.
Oh.
They switch their like back and forth between being male and female.
What is it? Gender fluid. There you go.
Would that be right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or non-binary.
Well, like I guess it's because like their entire parts change. Like they completely.
Oh, it's part
switch.
of their.
Yeah, that's their power.
Oh,
Like they
okay.
just switch back and forth.
Oh, interesting.
But they're also very strong. Cool, really cool character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of their characters are really cool. And yeah, I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah. It's just Amazon Prime is just another thing that I don't want to pay for right now, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Plus, that user interface isn't great.
No, it's terrible. It's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I did start watching because the new season of Invincible is out. So I've been watching that. And
Amazon
they're
Prime as
doing-
well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing kind of like a multiverse type thing. When it started, I was like, did I miss it? You know, because this isn't what I remember.
Yeah.
Because it was Invincible had teamed up with his dad. This is like in the very first episode. So he had teamed up with his dad, right? And they were subjugating Earth, basically. They were taking over.
What are you talking about? Season 1?
No, season 2.
Oh, okay.
Like episode 1 of season 2.
Oh, okay,
And I'm
gotcha.
like, that's not what I remember.
Right,
you know?
right.
But then it's just like, oh, it's another universe.
Oh,
Like
got
that type
it.
of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Crazy. I've had to work a lot. So in stores, my head's getting exploded.
good?
Yeah, I'm good. No, so that's why I haven't had time to like watch stuff
And Dead by Daylight.
and Dead by Daylight. So that it's like Dead by Daylight and work is what I do a lot right now. But I was thinking about a story, like, because I noted down. I wasn't just thinking about it, it's right here. But I was with a coworker. I know this is kind of like on a random topic, but I was doing a phone repair, and like this guy. I want to like him as a person, right? I do want to like I really like genuinely want to like him, right? Because he's the type of guy that nobody likes him, and I'm that type of guy that I want to get along with him because in a sense I feel bad, but like I want to find some good quality about him, right?
Okay.
He's a polite person, I guess.
All right,
that's a good quality, you know. But he has a tendency to be obnoxious, like. He like eats very loudly. He's I know it drives me crazy. That's like the worst.
That is pretty bad.
You know, he like I feel like he's always trying to get attention. Even if it's just me and him in the back room. I was gonna say in the back, but me and him in the back room. He's just always trying to get attention, and it drives me crazy. To the point where like he even he plays his videos when he's like watching like YouTube or something, right? In the break room, he doesn't put on earphones. That drives me crazy, right? Things like that.
Yeah.
So again, I'm trying to find he's totally like one of those bros, like that typical bro, right? This last time that I was there is like he comes into the back room. There's another girl's stop. There's another girl sitting there. She's a really nice girl. I like her. Well, she's a nice girl. And there's me.
I like how your correction was removing the I like her.
She's a nice girl.
She's a nice girl. I like, well, she's a nice girl.
So he comes in, then the first thing he says, right, is like, Melanie. I just said the person's name.
I caught that.
Yeah. Do you want to know how I know God is real? And I was like, oh God. right. Mind you, I believe in God. So
Okay.
we've talked about this, right? Kind of. Anyway, he goes, yeah, you want me to tell you why I believe in God and why I know God is real, right? And I'm just sitting there like already like, all right, what is this guy gonna say? He goes, man, like I've been feeling so bad. Like I was just praying to God, bring me some ceviche. And mind you, it would be funny if he wasn't serious. If he wasn't serious. Yeah, like I prayed for ceviche and like no joke, Mel, like this guy just came in and he's like trying to start a business and like, look, he brought me some ceviche, right? Right? And he goes, thank God this, thank God that.
God is on Uber Eats,
dude. No, right? You got it. Right? Like he was going on about God, right? And again, I believe in
tipped.
with his soul. No, and again, I believe in God. I don't believe in like to be that obnoxious about God. Like, right? That's the problem to me about God believing people. Anyway, so he's just going like, yeah, and thank God I got this, and I was feeling so bad and now I'm just feeling good because God brought me this food. And you know what, Mel? Have some. If we get sick together, right? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, like he started saying that, right? He started saying that. And I'm like, yeah, because that's what God wants, right? Like,
no, yeah, his Uber rating is going to drop.
If you get sick, God wanted you to get sick. So thank God for that, right? I said that to him, right? I see he goes, he turns around, right? Mind you, I'm not the one that just said, like, hope we get food poisoning from this random guy delivering some ceviche.
Out of the back of a van.
Literally, because he's trying to start nothing. And again, nothing's wrong with starting your own business.
I wouldn't have ate it. Some of the best tamales I've ever had have been out of the back of a van.
Yeah, like we go to taco stands. I love taco stands. Like they're amazing, right? But then that guy threw in himself. What if we get food poisoning? We get food poisoning together is what he said. I'm like, yep, and you could thank God for that. Like I literally said something like that to him. And it just, and he turns around and he looks at me, you just have to make everything negative. I'm like, bro, I'm like, you're the one that just said you're gonna get food poisoning.
Right.
Like, so that's what God wanted. I'm just thanking God for you, about your food poisoning from ceviche that you just ate. Right. And I'm like, and I called him out on that. I'm like, you're the one that said God this, God that. and if you get sick, it was thank to God, you know, like you're welcome, right? He tried to change it up afterwards, but dude, I was like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. Like, it's just, it added to the obnoxiousness of this guy. Again, I believe in God. I believe, you know, I might be the only person here. I don't know. Anyway, but it's just like, chill, bro. You know, you're the one that wanted the food poisoning. Thank God.
Right. Funny enough, I have gotten food poisoning from
God.
yes.
Damn it, God.
From ceviche from a food truck.
Oh,
So
no.
Yeah, I feel like there are certain foods that you shouldn't buy out of a truck.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in Minnesota,
The fuck?
maybe,
Okay.
and we were snowed in, right? And hungry, of course. I was trying to get food delivered, but nobody was delivering because of the snow.
right.
The closest place was a Pizza Hut that was like 1.5 miles away. So I had to trek my ass down through the snow
I think I remember you.
to try to get to this the Pizza Hut. And on my way there, I passed a food truck that was like sushi. And I'm just like, no.
No.
I'm not ready to gamble my life
Yeah.
on sushi out of a food truck in a landlocked state.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
sushi.
it's snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah. You know, it's all about the right temperatures, and a lot of the time that you get food poisoning is because of the wrong temperatures, right? Like you're within that range. I've gotten food poisoning like a lot more often from like restaurants than from fucking Del Taco.
No.
I was so mad.
I get food poisoning from Del Taco.
Every time I've eaten at Del Taco, I've had food poisoning. Every single time.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I'm like, oh, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. So they had this carnitas things going on really recently, and it's fake ass carnitas, but
I think I remember
it was
you telling me this
delicious.
story.
Oh, did I tell this story?
I think so.
Did I tell this story? Okay.
It might not have been on
Anyway,
the show.
I got food poisoning from Del Taco carnitas. I couldn't look at it ever the same again.
Yes,
So
you
sad.
did say this.
Oh, okay. Because I really like those carnitas Del Taco things. Fries. Del Taco fries with carnitas on it. Sad.
All right, well.
That's what God wanted.
On that note,
Yeah.
let's peace out.
Right?
Bye.
Bye.